I titled this Memorable Moments. On February 18th, 2019, I had been at work all day and I come home, burst into my daughter's room because I had given her instructions. You better have your room clean when I get home. I just knew it was gonna still be stuff all over the floor and everywhere because we had just had a wonderful weekend where we spent time all weekend with my cousin celebrating her birthday. We went to Korean barbecue. We stayed up all night playing video games and dancing and stuff. And on our way home, which we never really cared about what people thought or anything, so we drove home in our pajamas. My daughter had on her Maiesha onesie. I had on my plaid pajamas. We even stopped by the mall on our way back with our pajamas on. So then when we got home, that was my cleaning time. And one of the most precious moments was while I was cleaning, my daughter came and gave me the longest, biggest hug. She was way taller than me. So usually I would say, girl, you about to knock me down, you about to knock me down. But this time I didn't. So I just knew, with that being said, I just knew she ain't gonna have her room clean. So I burst in the room and I burst in the door and I said, this room ain't clean. But she looked up, didn't say a word. I looked around, it was clean. So we went in there, we went in talking. I said, okay, well, okay, you clean up your room, I'm proud of you. Let's go cook. So we went and cooked. She chopped the vegetables. I seasoned the meat. We sat down, we had dinner. She was unusually quiet because we usually talking about work or whatever. And so we ate, and when she got through eating, you know, we had a few talked about a few things. She sat back down in this big chair that we all would sit down, go to sleep in. It's a chair, but we would sit in it together. And I walked by her, and something told me to stop and just look at her. So I stopped, I looked at her, smiled, and I went in my room for the night. Well, you guys, that was the last night that I physically saw my baby. The next morning when I woke her up for work, I didn't open the door. I knocked on the door. I heard her in there whistling, the lights were on. This was 5 o'clock in the morning, mind you. She was whistling, she was happy, she was getting ready for work, but I didn't see her. So this was a Tuesday, February 19th. We went on about our day. I got the worst news that I could ever get later on that night, that my daughter was gone. So with that being said, one thing that I learned, it's not always the first day that's most important. A lot of times, it's really the last day. The last time that you see someone is the last time you'll be able to give those lasting impressions, the last memory of those people. I never got to see her, you know, after she was gone. So all of my memories are those of that last weekend, that last hug, that last smile, that last dinner, and that last glance that I stopped to take just that moment to take in. And even standing at that door, hearing her whistle because she was so excited about that day. Thank you all.